Hello everyone, welcome to next session. So now in this session we will discuss how you can export your mappings from this local instance to the remote instance. Alright, so even if you are having mapping, suppose anyone has shared you mappings or you are working as a team, you need to get mappings from someone else and try if those are working and how those are working. So you can also do that using what we will discuss now, right? So first what we will do is we'll go here. First we will clear everything because our mappings are same everywhere. So I will go here to the remote instance. So let me clear this, let me delete these mappings, and so our instance is up, that's fine. Let's do one thing, let's stop the instance and start it again. Okay, so in the files also I need to remove everything, right? So what I will do is I will now start the server. Let's delete everything. So now I will start the server. So now our everything, so now this is a fresh start, right? Because we have removed everything from the server. So now the server has started, directories are created, right? Now what we need to do is we need to push this mapping to the remote instance, right? So keep note, we are having stub response JSON file here, but now we are not having it here. So that's what the difference we will note here. So when you are the most important the thing here to notice, and the benefit of pushing the mappings onto the remote instances, when you are doing it on the remote instances, you don't need to push the file separately. It is not required. We will understand this. So what we need to do is, so this is also not required because we are just working with the existing mappings, right? So you can write a fresh, you can even create a new project here to simply export the mapping. So what we will do is we will create a Wiremock client class instance. We'll do wiremock dot create, and we need to provide the scheme here, that is you are using HTTP or HTTPS. So we are using HTTP, right? And we need to provide the remote host name here, that is the IP, and next we need to provide the port 54065, and then we just need to build this. So now this instance will point to the remote instance for exporting the mappings. Next we need to do a very important thing, we need to load the mappings from, you need to mention the directory here. So you need to provide the root directory, that is this directory where you have the both these folders, right? So first what we will do is we'll get our current working directory. We are system dot simply to get property, and it's quite straightforward user. So this will give you current directory, this Wiremock ST, right? And next we will simply concatenate the, that is src, and then we have main resources. So here we have both these directories, right? So now what we are missing here, we're missing the host name. So I will go back here, copy this, and I will simply paste this here, right? So now just need to run this. Now we are not having any mappings, nothing we are having, we are just, what we are doing, our understanding here is we are simply exporting the mappings from local instance to remote instance, right? So what I will do is I will run this. So we'll go to the remote instance. So we were not having anything here, right? Now we will have one mapping here because we are putting one of the mapping ones. As you can see, mapping is created, so it is the same mapping that this one, right? So now you will notice quite a lot of difference here. So here the stub mapping, which is this one, we have the response, but in case here, let's open this. Let's open the notepad. So now as you can see, Wiremock has automatically placed the response body from the file here, right? So there is no need to paste the or copy the file separately. It has simply evaluated the response and pasted it here, right? So that's what the benefit of using this mapping is. So now you can simply use this to test it. So let's go back here. So we'll simply give this and I will click on send. So as you can see, it is working perfectly fine, right? So if we'll go here, we'll go to the instance. So as you can see, on the instance also it has got this request get first up, and this is the response definition which is matched, right? Matched FID EB4E, which is this one, right? So it's up to you. You can use this piece of code that is importing the exporting the mappings after your all the stub mappings are completed, right? Now whenever it will run, it will simply override those stubs mappings, right? The condition is name should be same, right? So if it simply if I will run it again, what it will do is it will simply override that. So we'll change you will notice the time here that will change. So as you can see, it is updated now, right? So it is overwriting the existing mapping with the same name. So that's how this works. So let's move to our next session and I will discuss more advanced concepts now. Thank you.